Alrighty, welcome back. In the previous videos, we did quite a few things. Well, we didn't record a video of opening packs, but that's not too hard. You go to shop, you buy the packs, and then you go to my resources. You go to packs and you choose Grace, probably, because you probably don't have a high enough studio to get Sid. So you choose Grace, you open the packs. Grace will get you a bonus if you open 100. Otherwise, she's just there to help. And yeah, so we ended up with a solid team. We fused some. So one of the videos showed how I was able to combine like 20 or so cards and get Nolan up to Mythic, which was pretty awesome. So he is dang powerful. But he's a designer, and she's a designer, and he's a designer, and we only have these two developers. One I have training, doing accessory training, and the other is available to help make a game with two designers. So, guess we need to find a game that is a little more, what could we say, heavy on development? I mean, design. So, we are going to work on a game, and you go to project, um, and it looks like the market is experiencing a positive trend in platform and fantasy games for PC. Let's do a fantasy PC game. Why not? It's a positive trend. So we're going to do a small studio, which means three team members as opposed to one team member, because we got three that can work on this. And so uh, it, we're going to do fantasy. We're going to do PC. So fantasy platform. Is that what it is? That's platform fantasy games on PC. So we are going to do the thing. So what is a fantasy game going to look like? Well, you could platform games looks like this. So we're going to choose that, but we're going to call it um uh ch- you know, platform is kind of the games where you're jumping. So let me pause while I think this through. Okay, there we go. I'm just calling it Jumping to Elendor. I made up the name Elendor. Try to get all the witches, wizards, goblins, and fairies over to Elendor by helping them avoid the lava and the bad guys. This fantasy game is perfect blend of mystery and timing. Yeah, that's a fun little thing going on. So we definitely want Nolan. We definitely want Duke. So, but each team requires a minimum of one developer. What happens if we try to choose a designer? It let me choose a designer, which is not okay. But here we go. We're choosing a developer. Some are better suited for developers and some for designers. Well, we only don't have so many developers. I do feel like a fantasy platform is pretty good for designers. That's my personal opinion. I don't know what the algorithm thinks. We don't have any research. Okie dokie. So what are we going to do now? Let's see here. We want to do a 12-hour game? I think we do. That means at 2 in the morning, it's 2 o'clock now, 2 in the morning, it would be done. 24 hours, that's 1400 pixel game if I do 24 hours. But why not? We could do 6 hour. We would have five less points. But that's all right. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's just put them all at 3 by default and then see how many. This is kind of the game right here. Trying to figure out what a platform fantasy PC. Now, levels and design and engine at least up one, gameplay up a couple, uh, Dialogues, definitely not. I don't know. I guess fantasy needs some dialogues. Graphics, controller for sure. Let's at least put up sound a little bit. We still have 13. Let's go up on these two. Oh, everything gets 4. And then let's do engine. And let's do controller, another one. Fantasy. Fantasy's got to be level, world design, story, quests. Fantasy's got to be level and world design a little bit more. And what else? And the platform is definitely like controller. So let's put these both at 8. Then we've got 4 more to use. Engine, gameplay, platform. Let's put, I just don't think Intel AI and sound are that important. Could be wrong. I got 3 more. So dialogues, platform. How much dialogue do you need in a platform game? Probably not. Story and quests, probably up 1. Gameplay up 1. Then we need 1 more. Level and world design up to 9. Okay. So let's see here. It's going to cost 360 and just a 6-hour game. And we are creating the game, signing the keychain transaction. And done. It'll be released in 6 hours. We are working with a positive trend towards PC games. Now let's look at top sellers. These are all games that have been released today. Holy cow. Is that real? There's so many games. Let's see on yeah, PC, and let's do platform. There's only 2 PC platform games. Yeah, there's only 2 platform games at all. They sort by release date. They're both pretty low. Script Kitty. Do you want to read some of the results? This one has such a low one. I bet the reviews are going to be funny. A valiant effort, but falls short of true enjoyment. However, the lack of character development, linear story detract from the potential depth of missed opportunity for truly motivating experience. While the concept is treating the lackluster graphics. Oh, geez. Let's see. Visuals are enchanting. Solid gaming experience. That's fun. Max power play. Platform feels lackluster. Mystical creatures lack the adrenaline pumping challenge. Let's take off platform. I want to see none are retired yet. Okay, on sale. And let's go by rewards. So this one, wow, Pirate Adventure of the Sand. It was a 6-hour one. They must have done it right off the bat. Most of these, obviously, no 12-hour ones have been done because the game hasn't even been out 12 hours. So it's just 3 hours, 6 hours. And let's go by rating. 9.1 is the highest, and 8.7. A couple in 6s, but there's a bunch, and down here, 1.2. So interesting. So what did they get? How much did they spend? They spent 13. It's probably, is it a one person team for 6 hours? 13? 6 hours, so they're spending 2 pixel an hour. So it sounds like one common worker working on it. And they're going to get round rewards of something like 0.2, 0.3 per 20 rounds. That's going to be something around 6, 7 pixels. So they're going to lose a little bit on that. But when you have a 1.2, that makes sense. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. One big line. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Interesting. People aren't putting too much input into their um, description. Okay, I am just cruising around, looking at other games. Draw, you matey. Curse of the Crimson Coast. Captain Blackbeard. Point and click pirate. The pirate wave. Rise from the ashes. Rise from the ashes of the dead. Um, I actually kind of like this. Let's read the description. There was an unknown virus that almost wiped the world. This virus was turned people into aggressive living dead that eats the hell out of the living. Your goal is to survive and make a livable place for you and other survivors. You can also try and find the curse, the cure to eradicate the dead and make a new life. There's a 3 hour duration and they got 8.7 and they spent 104. And look at this. After 7 hours of reward rounds, they're almost all the way towards earning what their full amount. If they're earning 8 to 9 per hour, even if it's just 8 per hour over the course of the next 13 rounds, that's 80, that's 200, that's 104 just what they're going to get. So they'll make a 64 pixel profit off of that. And more than that, they're going to raise their reputation. And more than that, they are going to put in hours on their developers. Because when their developers hit a certain point, they will upgrade they will get a new trait if they hit a certain point. So I don't know what Windall had as far as their resources, but we can go look at their team by changing the URL and look at Windall's team. They're working on research, they're working on a new game, they're doing training. That's pretty impressive. They are getting their developer working on something. And then they're doing a 3-player game, a three-player team, developer, designer, and developer. They have them well equipped. So Windale, something like that. Windale 1 knows what's going on. They've done all the steps. So pretty darn cool. We can look at their accessories and see which ones are not equipped. And they still got a bunch of accessories. They could accessorize 10 more people. So again, training also is a way to kind of up the XP of a team member. If you want to see, you can see here the XP is 6. They were one of the ones that worked on that first game. 6, 6, 3. They didn't work on a game previously. It looks like they worked on a game. So, anyways, fun times. I hope you enjoyed it. We made a game. Maybe we'll do another video